Hey, okay, so I'm just starting up Minecraft now. Okay, we're going to call this Clay Farm. Okay, let's disable raids. We don't want phantoms, mobs, pillagers. We don't want any of that stuff. Okay. Now, I prefer using, let's see, about air, and then white stained glass for my redstone worlds. Let's do 10 layers. Okay, so we need a dispenser. Glass bottles, water bucket, some trapdoors, some hoppers, observers. Okay, let's try. We're going to have our dirt. We're going to have it go past a dispenser. Like that. It's going to dispense a bottle into I think if we put this here, temporary block, like that. Actually, let me check. Okay, we're going to check our existing setup. How do I ban this person? Okay, so I already have a setup in this world where I convert dirt into mud, and I haven't checked on it in a while. So we'll have a look at how that's done, and then we can use that as a guide for the system we want. Let's see, so we got dispenser there. Yeah, it is 2 dispensers. And then a filter only takes out empty bottles underneath. And then we got a dropper tower. Yeah, which is gonna. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we're using this to try to power through the block. Why is that? Okay, so when this gets powered, that's going to power both that and that. Okay, let's get a screenshot of that. And let's go around the other side. And we'll take a screenshot of that. And then we go back into our clay farm. So I sort of had the right idea. We're going to power through the block. We use iron as our building block. Redstone is going to go here. And Peter. Yep, and that's going to fire it as soon as that pushes. So let me get a piston. Let's pull it. Rock like that. That's weird. The middle button's not working. Let me check my controls. Controls, keybinds. It's my, what is it, my mouse pick? Big block. That's weird. That's better. Okay, so we push that, and then we try this. Yep. Yep, beauty. Okay, so we power that. We also need to power this at the same time. So let's pick up the iron block. Quickly check those screenshots I just made. Okay, so hopper. Yeah, I didn't check the direction of one of those hoppers. I think we got two hoppers underneath, so let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we go this way. Actually, that one's going to go that way. And this is where we're going to put a... Okay, we need to build this up a little bit because obviously we're going to have to filter underneath. Okay, so let's build this a little higher. Okay, so we're going to go that way. So we're going to go that way and that way. And then we're going to get a dropper. dispenser. So the empty bottles are going to come back in here like that. And then we're going to get our trapdoors here, contain our water. Like that. And let's just okay, then we put our filter on the back. Okay, so we're going to put redstone here, repeater here. Okay, so this filter, we're going to say we want empty bottles and just get some filter item. I normally use iron bars as a filter. Like that. Just going to filter those out and they're going to end up in here. So then when the item comes along, which is going to be here, that's where the repeater is going to go. Like that. And that way these won't fall through unless they're empty. So, like that. That's going to put the empty bottle here. Just going to get rid of one up there. And this one. Okay, now we can start on the refill system. Okay, let me bring up my three coming up. So look at that. Okay. Oops. Okay, so what we're going to have is we're going to have our, we've got a power, oh, wrong way. We've got to power this from this side. Here, that's where the piston's going to be. So now when we get a block in front of it, hey, there we go. So it's going to power that, it's also going to power this, which is going to push it to there. Then we need to power that as well. So we're going to have to, let's see, we have to get a glass block. Here and that here. Let's see if that's working. Looks like it is. We still should have this guy is not getting filled. Why not? This guy has got empty bottles in it. Got to make sure this has empty bottles in it before we start. And make sure this is full. 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 Started to play. Okay. Okay, let's clear these out and make sure we're sending the the bottles up. Okay, so let's have a look. Yes, that one has 41, that one has 1. Okay, so let's see, we go 1 in there. We'll reduce by 1. That one's reduced by 1. It's getting refilled. Okay. Okay, and we get a note block here in case it gets jammed. And let's try it. Yep, we're still full except 1. Perfect. Okay, so if we delete that, then we can tap the note block and it's going to work. And we can get rid of the noise. Like that. Okay. So that's our initial system. So we've got to push that into a stream. We want to. Okay, so we're going to put. Actually, let's bring it out one. Since I've made one of these piston pushers, we need to go like that. Yeah, and then we go like that and like that. Pretty sure that's right. Yep. So what we're going to do, problem with this in the way is that's going to limit our push limit of this because we can't push it all that way. So we want to do like a little zigzag, or maybe, yeah, there's not enough room for us to get this that way. We could move it that way, actually. Yeah, let's move it that way. So if we get this, let's see, we got currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move it 6 more, so we go here. We go here. Like that. And then that way we can push it in the other direction. There we go. And then once we get across here, we go to the push limit. Like that. Can't push push anymore. Okay, so once we get here, we are going to get, and I saw this cool design where they use a wall underneath, like that, and then we observe the wall, and we can power the pistons, which is going to be this way, like that. Yeah, and then we can just get a wall underneath. Maybe, and then we go hit the second one, like that, and then we like that. Let's try that. Oh. What happened? Okay, let's have a look how we're doing here. Okay, we're getting here. Let's just fix this up. Okay, we got to be careful how quickly we feed these, otherwise that can happen. So if I go like this speed, oops, if I go like this speed, there we go, spat out one. So we spit out an empty bottle, must have hit it as it was still sliding. Yeah. Okay, we're near the push limit. That's it, beautiful. Okay, so once we get to here, once we get to the end, okay, so now we're going to have dripstone underneath. Okay, let me get our dripstone underneath that. that's going to produce our clay. Ideally, once it gets to the end, I want to push it into another block stream to basically increase the amount of time that it spends on dripstone. So we're going to have a look at our cobblestone generator, because I want to use a design from that. So we're going to jump on here and we're going to fly over to our cobblestone generator over here. Signal coming in from the clock above. Let's see. No, it's not the observer. Let's have a look. It's all these ones get pushed down and then pushed. Oh, they get pushed down one at a time, so it goes like that. So they can't get pushed forward, and one gets pushed down and then fired. How does it get fired? When it gets pushed down, observer. Maybe. Yeah. So what happens is this gets pushed down. At the same time, this gets fired, and then causes a tick to go into that, which then causes powers that. So that's the slice. Let me screenshot that and let me get up on top. Because the repeater time is probably matter here. Yeah, like that. So these ones are looking at that and sending one down into that block. So let's get a repeater time on that. Screenshot and that screenshot. So sticky, non-sticky. Okay. So what we want over here, these are going to go like this, but there's going to be one behind it. Oops. Like that. So this is going to get pushed down, that one's going to get pushed, and this one's going to get pushed down, that one's going to get pushed. So let's think. So this one's going to go here. We're going to get our unmovable block at the end, and then we're going to put our sticky pistons on top. Okay, so they're going to fire, then they're going to fire. Let me grab my screenshot. Over here. Okay, so then we're going to have our observers. I need to move this out of the way. Okay, so we're going to put this? Probably. Okay, probably gonna do it like this here. And we'll need to do these last. So we do like this. That. And then we put those pointing down. Okay. Then these ones are going to be pointing. So you get regular pistols that are going to fire and drop down in front of this. So if we go like that. Okay, so that's going to fire and send a block stream. Okay, then we're going to need our solid block in the middle. Like that. Then we're going to need the observer that's going to trigger that. So we're going to go yeah, like that. And then we're going to have our repeaters. Okay, so what we want to see now is we want to see if these actually get pushed out. I did. Oh. Oh, nice. So that will be a clock. That actually doesn't even... That can happen anywhere. Huh. fill up completely, because if it gets to the end here, it's not going to push. And then the only way to trigger it is to, oh, maybe every so often we just trigger them again. After we trigger that, we trigger that. That's right. How are we going to detect it? How are we going to detect it? This one. Ah, yeah, this one. So if I have an observer, as soon as that one gets detected, I'm going to need to stop the input. Let's just run a line up to here. Too many here, so we're going to have to, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we're going to put a repeater there, like that. Okay, and then let's see if it gets pushed out. Makes a clock. That's no good. Yeah. Okay. That's no good. So that part sort of works. Detect it. And then we're gonna okay, so we want to, as soon as we get a block there, we want to detect it, and then we want a time where we don't detect a second pulse. So initially we're going to okay, so we're going to put a bit of a delay circuit here. So let's see how many we need. So if we go so that'll be a delay. So initially we're going to get a signal out. Okay, so these ones, instead of being on dripstone, for the last ones, we're going to put an unmovable block. So we're going to put our crying obsidian here, just because I have so much of it, like that. Okay, now we push that through, and once that's finished, that temporarily. Oops. We're going to send it. Didn't send it a long enough pulse. Okay. So now, let's have a look. push it back that way. But first, we need to send a signal. Okay, so we need 2 signals. We need the first one. So we need a longer pulse. So let's see. So that one's going to be straight. Okay. So that one's going to be here. That one's going to be here. Like that. Let's see if that works. Okay, this has got to be a little longer. Okay. Okay, so now let's try this. Okay, that pushes it all out. Then we need to get a pulse out of this. Which is going to go this way, which is going to go into a lamp. So let's see when we get the lamp light. Okay, where did you get at the end of the sequence? Oh, we can just take it off here. Idiot. So, we get this signal, and then we're going to send it to have another attempt at this, as a reset line. A little bit too far. Let's try it. So yeah, not far enough. Doesn't trigger that again. Maybe instead of here we want to trigger like that. Yeah, that should do it. And does it not push? Maybe it's this one I need to power. So putting a block here should prompt this to get pushed again, but it doesn't. Why not? Oh, it needs a delay. Okay, let's try again. Ah. Okay, we need to repulse that after it gets jammed. Yeah, we'll look at that in a minute. Yeah, it didn't push one in there. And delay. Delay it again, maybe? Oops. same thing. So we push it over the top of what walls. Like that. And we look at every second wall. Like that. And then we get our pistons. And then we put more of this stuff here. Actually, I could push out on box trim above that. No, we'll do here. Okay, so we probably want to direct it down this way. So let's redirect this. Okay, then we go. Like that. And then once it gets pushed across, it should automatically fill in that one. Let's try it. Yeah, it's not going to work because this tries to push and then they get jammed, so you can't use the same system. We have to push them all in one thing when they get to the very end. Okay, here, but we're going to get one. Okay, let's try so we're going to go here and see how we go now. Oh. Okay, now we feed it in and let's see how we go. Yes, okay, so it pushes it to here like that. So once this one arrives, we need to observe it. Yeah, we need to observe the wall. Observe it indirectly, otherwise we'll see the piston. If we observe that block directly, when the piston extends, it'll trigger it again. So we go here and then we trigger all of them at once. Like that. Not sure if that'll work actually. We'll see. Let's see if we can trigger it. No, it doesn't. Targets. Okay, let's see if that works. So we're going to push it, put some more dirt in. Hey, nice. Let's try it again. Okay, then we get more of these. buy these as well. Okay, I'm going to change this up. I'm going to try get rid of all these observers. I'm going to have one observer, and that's going to trigger. We're going to have target blocks. Okay, let's see if that works. Coming too quick. Okay, we're going to change up the delay circuit a little bit. Let's see, delay circuit, pulse extender. have a quick look.
Today I am going to be showing you how to build different pulse extender designs for Minecraft. I'm also going to go through some information about them, so how they actually work, how long they last, so how long they actually extend the pulse, because they're pulse extenders, so like how many in seconds and ticks and redstone ticks as well. And I'm also going to show you how to build them as well, because some of them do look a bit complicated. Now I'm going to start off by going through buttons. So here are two different buttons. So you got the stone button and you got the wooden button.
10 and 20 ticks.
So I'm going to go through, like, these aren't pulse extenders, but they're kind of like, they stay on for different time periods, so I'd count them kind of as pulse extenders in a way, because they each extend an amount of pulse in a way. So I click the button here, it'll turn on the lamp, and it'll turn it off. Click here, and it'll turn it off and on. And you can see that this one lasts longer, and that's because it's a wooden button. So this one over here, so the stone button, it lasts for 1 second, and the one over here lasts for 1.5 seconds.
Okay,
so if you think about it, this lasts for 10 redstone ticks, and this lasts for 15 redstone ticks, and this one lasts for 20 game ticks, so 1 second, and this lasts for 30 game ticks, 1.5 seconds. So these are redstone buttons here, and you could say they're a bit like pulse extenders, but they're not really. So now I'm going to go through two real pulse extenders. So here's the first one. This is a mini pulse extender, and I'm going to use an observer to input it through here to make it accurate. So if I use a button, I have to consider the fact that a button takes a bit of time to turn off, because it takes 1 second for the buttons to turn off at least. So we have to consider that when doing this, but using an observer input, you don't have to consider that, so it saves a lot of time. So how it works is the observer will detect this lever being switched. So I'll just switch it now. So it detects it there, go through this repeater, into this redstone. There'll be a signal strength of 15 in this redstone here, it will go through here, into this comparator, and there'll be a signal strength of 15 here in this redstone, and it'll go round here, and it'll be 14, 13, 12, 11, and it'll just keep going round and round until it gets the signal strength of 0. And that's when the lamp will turn off. The lamp takes a few seconds to turn off anyway, so even if this redstone is off, it will take a few seconds for this lamp to turn off. So quite simple. This is exactly the same, except it lasts longer because you've got two comparators here, and they'll just keep going round and round, and this takes much longer. So now I'm going to go through a bit of information about how long each one lasts. So this lasts 0.6 seconds, which is quite a few seconds actually, and 6 redstone ticks, which is not many redstone ticks whatsoever. That's pretty much instant, and it will take 12 game ticks to turn off. So this does extend the pulse, because the observer pulse would be much quicker, but this actually extends it, even though it's less than the actual button itself. Now over here, as you can see, this one lasts for 32 game ticks, and this lasts for 1.6 seconds, so much longer than the buttons, and also it lasts for 16 redstone ticks. Now on to the next pulse extenders. So I'm going to go through these three, and here is this one here. So it's a little bit bigger than this one, so double the size. So as you probably think, it extends the pulse double the amount. So if I flick this lever, as you can see, the pulse extender looks exactly the same as this, and it works exactly the same way. So over here we do have to change the times on the repeater, and we have to have this on 4 ticks like that, otherwise it won't work. And it just doesn't work because there's too.
Okay, so let's try that one. We need 4 ticks import, and then let's try that. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit not long enough. So we're going to combine into another one. See, how can we do this? We're going to have to move that. I'm going to go into another comparator, and we're going to loop around. Like that, and then that should be a little bit longer. Oh, didn't detect it. That's better. No, still not long enough. Okay, so we're going to go into that one. Okay, why isn't that working? Oh, because the input takes too long to go around. So we're going to have to increase the signal strength. Sorry, increase the delay. So it's going to take a 4 tick delay. This is going to increase the signal's length a little bit. Okay, let's see if that's going to be the right amount of time. No, it's still going to go again. Because, yeah, obviously. Okay, let's see. Repeater into this, into that, into that. Repeater. And let's draw it now.
too much delay. There's not enough delay here for the redstone to go all the way across through these comparators here. So that's why we have to add all this delay to the repeater. And it works exactly the same way, it just goes round and round. It takes a little bit longer than the others. So this one lasts around 64 game ticks, and 3.2 seconds, and 32 redstone ticks. I have all this information in the description as well if you want to get that as well, or in a pinned comment. I'll do both to make it easier for everyone. Now the one over here is the one that lasts 160 game ticks, and 8 seconds, and 80 redstone ticks. So I click this here. So you have to use a stone button for this, because you're also waiting for all the comparators to turn on, and if you have an observer, it's too fast. So go over here and that will turn off, the observer will turn off, and you just have like a thing that goes round and round. It doesn't really work that well, so you have to use a button. You do have to take that into consideration when like coming up with how long it'll work for, so you've got to think about that as well. Over here is the wooden button version, so this is the longest you can make it for a wooden button anymore, and it'll just be a redstone clock. So I click this button. It's the pulse extender, it lasts for a long time, and it's off. So it lasts for 246 game ticks.
Okay, let's try and work out this pulse, how long we need to wait for. Okay, so need to pull. Okay. Okay, so if we freeze the tick. Okay, now we go. Tick, step. Okay, 1 tick. Break it. Um, 10. 10. 20. Another 10. That's 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. Okay, 80. 80. 80. Game, tick, pulse, extender. Uh, 14 ticks per comparator. show off. Full game tick play. Okay, that's 4 tick. Ah, yeah, so it gets 4 ticks. Okay, the pulse is going to be on for 4 ticks. Okay, we take that 4 tick signal. Okay, and then we go. Okay, so we do 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ticks. Okay, it's 2 ticks. Yeah, it's on 2 ticks in play. Two more ticks. Next tick. Both on. Okay. Okay. So we turn this on. And we go tick step 8. 2. Okay, that's on. 4. Okay, that's on. Another 4, that goes on. 4, 8, 8. Okay, 8 goes off. Okay, so it's going to give me 4 ticks plus 2 ticks. 4 ticks plus 2 ticks. Okay. Okay. So we get 10 ticks. We're on. Okay. Four. 2 ticks. Still on. Plus another 2 ticks. They're on. Now it's going to be on for 4 ticks, which is 8. So we get another 4. And 3. Put off. Ah. force extender. 2 ticks, 4 ticks. Then we go into that. 2 that way. Okay, let's have a look. Hey, the last one, yeah. To here. Oh. There's a reason for this. Nice. In case it's not full, maybe we need to push this. I'm gonna give this a miss for a while. Oh, frustration.